Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to my new YouTube video. Here in this video we are going to discuss about the branches of linguistics. As you can see in this chart, linguistics is divided into two main groups. One is microlinguistics and other is macrolinguistics. In microlinguistics we have phonetics, phonology, morphology, semantics, pragmatics and syntax. And on other hand side we have macrolinguistics, which is further divided into two main subheadings, that is interdisciplinary and intradisciplinary. In interdisciplinary, we have sociolinguistics, psycholinguistics, neurolinguistics, stylistics, cognitive linguistics, and computational linguistics. And in intradisciplinary, we have applied, theoretical, historical, descriptive, and comparative linguistics. Now let us talk about these branches of linguistics in detail. Here in this slide, as you can see, let us talk about the difference between phonetics and phonology. So phonetics is the branch of linguistics that deals with how human speech sounds are made. In contrast to phonetics, phonology is the study of significant speech sounds. If we look at phonetics side, it describes how physical expression of a human sounds are produced. While on the other hand, phonology deals with the mental aspect of sound in a language. So phonetical units are called phones, while phonological units are called phonemes. So is the difference? And then let's talk about the fourth aspect, that is phonetics deals with a large number of speech sounds, whereas phonology deals with limited number of speech sounds. As we know that phonetic symbols are enclosed in square brackets, whereas phonemic symbols are enclosed in slash brackets. Phonological units are formed contrastively, whereas phonetical units may not form contrastively. So basically, phonetics is study of physical properties of speech sounds and how they are produced and perceived. Whereas on the other hand, phonology, it studies the patterns and system of speech sounds in a particular linguistics is morphology. So morphology is a field of linguistics that focuses on the study of forms and formation of words in a language. Words in a language consist of one element or elements of meaning which are called morphemes. So basically, morphology is the study of structure and formation of words and their relationship to each another in a language. Now let's talk about the difference between semantics versus pragmatics. Semantics on one side is the study of words and their meanings in a language, while pragmatics is a study of words and their meanings in a language with concern to their context. So the element of context is very important in pragmatics. Semantics on one side focuses mainly on the significance of meaning of words in a literal sense, and pragmatics additionally focuses on the meaning of the words according to the context and their inferred meaning as well. Semantics studies the literal meaning, that is the dictionary meaning, that is also called denotative meaning, whereas pragmatics studies the intended or the inferred meaning. So basically, semantics is a study of meaning in language, including the relationship between words and their reference as well. And semantics is also called the sentence meaning, sentential meaning, whereas pragmatics is speaker's meaning. Let's talk about syntax, the study of structure and ordering of components within a language, within a sentence. The word syntax came from Greek and literally meant a setting out together or arrangement. So basically, it means the meaningful arrangement of sentences, and it studies the structure of sentences and how words are combined to form meaningful phrases and sentences. Now, let's move forward to microlinguistics, talking about interdisciplinary. First, we have sociolinguistics, the study of language in relation to social factors, including differences of regional, class, and occupational dialect, gender differences, and bilingualism. So basically, social linguistics studies how language varies across social groups and how social factors influence language use. Next, we have psycholinguistics. Psycholinguistics is the study of psychological and neurobiological factors that enables humans to acquire, use, comprehend, and produce language. It's a famous quotation that the use of language and speech as a window to the nature and structure of human mind is called psycholinguistics by Thomas Scoville. So basically, let us define psycholinguistics and neurolinguistics together. First, I'll show you the slide for neurolinguistics as well. Neurolinguistics is the study of the biological and neural foundation of language. This is research is often based on data from typical or impaired language and uses such data to understand properties of human language in general. So basically, if we see the difference of if we compare psycholinguistics and neurolinguistics, we can come up with the idea that psycholinguistics and neurolinguistics are concerned with process involved in language production, that is speaking and writing, and language comprehension, that is listening and reading. Psycholinguistics investigates mental processes underlying language processing, whereas neurolinguistics is biologically oriented, focusing on brain's language processing activities. Next, we have stylistics. Stylistics is the science which explores how readers interact with language of mainly literary text in order to explain how we understand and are affected by texts when we read them. So, from this definition, we have understood that stylistics focuses on written text and it analyzes how author use language to achieve specific effects such as conveying emotions or creating an atmosphere. Theoretical linguistics is the branch of linguistics that is most concerned with developing models of linguistic knowledge. This is the study of structure and rules of language. It includes subfields such as phonology, syntax, and semantics, etc. We have already discussed those branches of linguistics in detail, so let us move forward to the next branch, that is cognitive linguistics. Cognitive linguistics is an interdisciplinary approach to studying language, mind, and sociocultural experience, and it emerged in 1970s. Cognitive linguistics is characterized by a commitment to inseparability of meaning and form in language study. So, this subfield examines the relationship between language and thought and how people use language to create meaning. It also discusses cognitive processes which are involved in languages. Uh, for example, perception, memory, and reasoning, etc. Computational linguistics is an interdisciplinary field dealing with statistical and logical modeling of natural language from a computational perspective. This branch uses computer algorithms and techniques to analyze and model language data. Let's talk about interdisciplinary fields. First, we have applied linguistics. Applied linguistics is using what we know about language, how it is learned, and how it is used in order to achieve some purpose or solve some problem in real world. So, applied linguistics basically focuses on practical application of linguistic research, such as language teaching and learning, language policy, and language assessment, basically. Talking about descriptive linguistics, it's also called structural linguistics, and it tries to discover the rules of phonology, morphology, and syntax of another language, especially those with no written dictionary or grammar. And it seeks to discover language rules that are not written down but are discoverable in actual speech. So, descriptive linguistics basically involves documentation and analysis of language structure and use in specific communities or regions. It also seeks to describe language as it is actually spoken or written rather than prescribing how it should be. Now, let us see the difference between historical and comparative linguistics. If we talk about historical, it investigates how languages are related to each another and evolved over time, while comparative linguistics is an investigation of similarities and differences among languages. So, only interested in how language changes, but it's not actually right or wrong, good or bad. So, it's basically interested in how language changes over time. So, that's all about the branches of linguistics. I hope you have understood the topic well. If any branch, any description, any part of lecture remained unexplained, please notify me in the comment box below. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for more related videos. Till then, thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.